One important piece of homework we give you is to help restore the function of what's called your QL muscle. And your QL muscle is something that attaches to the bony part of your hip and comes across the low back and attaches to your ribs. So it's a stabilizer that helps your core stabilize left to right. So we have a homework sheet that shows an individual moving in different directions. The individual's moving like this, okay? They're also rotating, okay? And they're also leaning side to side. So you'll have that piece of homework in your hand. Now, I'm just going to show you what you should be doing with your hands to make that make sense. You're going to use the backs of your hands in that space. Now, most people that I meet, they may not be able to touch their opposite shoulder blade with their hand, but most people can get the backs of their hands right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a rubbing motion, and you're going to rub in the direction that you're moving your body. In other words, this muscle has fibers that go in all different directions. They go up and down, they go diagonal, and they go side to side. That's the reason why we have you move your body in these different directions. We want to stretch all those fibers and help massage them so they loosen up and function better. Keeps your back out of, strengthens your back, it reduces your pain. So we're going to have you kind of tight, stand firm, like we say sometimes squeeze a walnut between your butt cheeks, lock your legs, and lean your body forward and back like this. Just rock forward and back, and that's stretching those fibers. And as you stretch those fibers, you take your hands and you rub. So it looks like this, okay? Now, your homework, you can decide. You can do this for 30 seconds in each position. And you want to do that for 4 to 6 times a day. That'd be my advice. 30 seconds, 4 to 6 times a day. You can do it more than that. So you can do that, or you could do like a 10 count. Go forward and back 10 times, rubbing, and that's the vertical fibers. Then what you're going to do, I'm just going to turn so you can see the angle. You're going to do the same thing with your lower body. You're going to squeeze the walnut, lock your legs, and you're going to lean side to side like this. And as you lean, this side's closing and this side is stretching. So I want to rub this side that's stretching and go back the other side. And again, you could do this for 30 seconds, or you could do it, count to 10, count to 20, so you're doing it 10 on each side. I'll let you decide how you want to do that, but you should do it 4 to 6 times a day or more. I mean, if you're in bad shape, you do this every hour. If your back is mildly bothering you, you do it 4 or 5 times a day. So that's we've done the vertical fibers, we've done the diagonal fibers, and now you have the horizontal fibers. And basically the same thing. You lock your legs, squeeze the walnut, hands in the same position, and then you're just going to rotate. And as I'm rotating, this is the side that's getting stretched. So I rub this way, and I rub like this. And you might not stand up in your cubicle and do this at work. I mean, people might, if anybody's even at work right now, but you may not do this at work. You might just go to the restroom and do it, or go to a break room or whatever. But it needs to be done, and you need to do it so it will loosen these muscles up. So again, 30 seconds of time, or you can count to 20 doing 10 on each side. If your back is in bad shape, do this exercise every hour. You can't really do too much. And if you're, like I said, a mild case, maybe do it 4 to 5 times a day. One of the best times to do it is in the shower when you get the hot water just right on your back, and work that out. So that's an important exercise. That's the Quadratus Lumborum homework and massage.